Hello and welcome, beautiful souls, to my channel, Light of Shaya. My channel is all about illuminating the spiritual path forward and bringing you uplifting messages of love and light. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to those of you who are new. If you enjoy this content, please do hit the like and subscribe button. For those of you who are returning, I'd just like to thank you for all of your support. I really appreciate every single one of you. So today is once again one of my daily messages from Spirit. I have some exciting news. That deck that I finally got here yesterday, and my God, I fell in love with it. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the box here. For those of you who are interested, it's called the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. I'm not sure if I pronounced that properly, but it's absolutely beautiful. And I'm really excited to share this with you. Now, before we get started, once again, I like to break down a few things. The message that I channel at the beginning is usually correspondent to the readings, but that isn't always the case. Sometimes Spirit wants to put a special emphasis on certain things, but let's go ahead and get started here. So while I was in meditation today, Christ consciousness was very important. At least that's what Spirit was trying to convey to me. And one of the messages that I received was that we should be giving without expectation. For those of us on the spiritual path, and if you've been drawn to my channel, you likely are very spiritual people. We should be giving without expectation. Now, that isn't to say that we should allow people to take from us or for us to build relationships where we're always giving. So I do want to make that distinction. If you have a person in your life or people in your life who continuously take from you, it is important for you to set very, very firm boundaries with these people. Now, the giving without expectation that I'm referring to is it's about the path of service. And remember, if you're drawn to this channel, you're likely on the path of service. So we have the path of self-service, which is the darker aspects of, think of the Devil card from the tarot. People who prioritize passion, desires, and the material over the spiritual. That isn't to say that there's anything wrong with that. Of course, we could interpret it that way because we live on a dual plane, and so we associate that with bad, and that's only natural. However, in the eyes of the divine, there is no distinction between the two because they are one and the same. Eventually, those on the path of self-service, once they reach the fifth density, this is where the soul will resist the change, but eventually they give way to the path of service and the path of love and light. Just wanted to make that distinction. I saw the Six of Pentacles in my meditation, but it was in a higher vibration. It was very different from the typical Six of Pentacles, because the Six of Pentacles does have a little bit of a not necessarily negative connotation at times, but I'm going to see if I can find it here for you. But the idea here is that we shouldn't be giving in a place of like authority or power. Let's go ahead and show you this. As you can see here, this man is giving to these beggars. And he's in this state of authority, and you could see the expression on his face isn't all that nice. It's almost like not irritated, but like a holier than thou attitude. And so this is ego, and we should be breaking down ego. There shouldn't be that giving and then expecting in turn. Although good relationships are built off of that, but when you're on the path of service, it's about giving without expectation. And so we can do this in various ways throughout life, whether it's through donating to nonprofit organizations that really call to us, or giving even tarot readings to people who may not have the money and require a little bit of guidance or something along those lines, where we should be giving without expectation. And in turn, that energy always does come back to us in a positive manner. Excuse me. One question that I received for everybody for this particular video is, are you doing the work? And this includes embracing the shadow self and the ego, because oftentimes we get caught up in the day-to-day and we forget that we have flaws within ourselves that we should be looking at and taking a very close look at. And of course, this work is incredibly uncomfortable, and I know this from experience, but it's about choosing the discomfort and powering through it in order for us to become better. Now, I kept on seeing the Lovers, which is another six, interestingly enough. So six, maybe some of you guys have been seeing the number 666 a lot, or 66, or some matter, some divergence of that, or what is that's not the right word, but similar numbers, with emphasis on the number six, which is the path of service once again. Six is about service. It's about giving and taking. It's equal balance. So some of you may be encountering a new love as a result, because the Lovers does speak of new love. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. So let me go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling some of the wisdom of the oracle cards here, because I know you guys are probably wanting to get into the reading. But I do want to say that the channeling is incredibly important, because this is very, very important information for you guys to carry about. Now, I do want to say that I believe, yes, August 3rd. August 3rd is is a full moon. And this particular full moon is in Aquarius. Now, I do want to say something to you guys. This is very important for you guys to listen to this particular piece of information, because this particular full moon is going to be a bit trying for all of us. Now, why do I say that? There is this full moon in Aquarius is square to Uranus. So this particular full moon is going to bring about several unexpected changes, perhaps some peculiar events, things that are completely unexpected, and you're being called to be more flexible and adaptable. Do not make any sudden moves, changes. Think Mercury in retrograde about not wanting to necessarily sign contracts or take a risk. This particular full moon that is square to Uranus is also during a time where Mercury is opposite to Saturn. So this is going to make this particular full moon even more trying, because this is all about being in fluctuation. You're likely going to experience various mood swings, and so it's our responsibility to navigate through these feelings, and of course not act out of a place of anger or sadness, and really just try to take care of ourselves during this time. Negative thinking patterns, think of the Eight of Swords here, is very likely during this time. So do be mindful of your thought patterns, because we're always manifesting at every moment in time based off of our thoughts and our emotions. So I just wanted to get that out there for you guys. So just do keep that in mind. August 3rd, once again, is when the full moon is going to be in Aquarius, and that's going to be square to Uranus. So lots of different changes. Let's go ahead and get into the message from Spirit. I'm going to be using the wisdom of the oracle cards here, and I'll be using the new Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. I absolutely love this deck. So let's see what messages Spirit has for us today. Okay, take these two. So we have Thinker, 44. Look at this, we have another 6 here. Not for you. Okay. So maybe there's something you've been thinking about, someone you've been thinking about. And we have Co-Create, 40. Pulled that from the bottom of the deck. Truth Be Told at the bottom of the deck below that. All right, so some of you have been likely contemplating a lot during this time. This is very Aquarian energy. This is in congruence, of course, with the message that I was getting about or rather talking about the full moon in Aquarius. That's very Aquarian energy here. Not for you is a number 6. So there's that number 6 again. Likely some of you have been thinking about somebody that simply isn't either somebody or something. You've likely been co-creating with the universe on this, with the co-create card here. And there's some sort of truth that's going to be coming out regarding this situation. This could be a moment of clarity. This Truth Be Told card has been coming out quite a bit lately, and I have been seeing the Ace of Swords come out pretty frequently. So this is quite interesting. Alrighty, so before we get started with the tarot, I would like to say this is a general reading. So do keep that in mind. This message may or may not resonate for you at this time. Use your intuition and your best discernment in order for you to figure out whether this reading is for you or not. Your intuition will be the best guide for you in this situation. Keep in mind also that the tarot is about predictions. So this event may not have occurred yet, and this could be a projection well into a month to 3 months from now. I do know that the tarot usually doesn't go past the 6-month mark. My intention is that this should happen between the 1 to 3 month mark at the latest, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with the tarot. All right, we have the Sun, so you could be dealing with the Leo. We've got the Two of Swords. Got the Nine of Wands. The Ten of Wands, okay. Some sort of cycle wrapping up here. We've got the Hermit. Ooh, Eight of Cups. Okay, yes, most definitely. The Hermit and the Eight of Cups here are walking off into the mountains to find himself, thinking. You could be dealing with the Virgo. This card jumped out. You got the Tower. Wow. Okay. Very powerful energy coming through here. So you're likely coming from a place of happiness here. We got the Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands. Underlying energy at the bottom of the deck is the Fool, a brand new journey, a brand new beginning. So with the Leo card here, or excuse me, the Sun card here, you could be dealing with the Leo, you could be dealing with the Virgo, this could also be you, and then we have the Mars energy here with the Tower, this could be a Scorpio. It looks like you're coming from a place of happiness, joy, maybe not seeing things clearly, however, with the Sun energy. That's quite interesting. It's almost like you're not wanting to see something here. This could be in regards to baggage. This could be in regards to previous issues you've dealt with. This could be in relation to heartbreak, because we do have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. With the Ten of Wands, likely a lot of you have been carrying this burden for quite some time, not wanting to really deal with it with the Two of Swords here. But it looks like some sort of truth may be illuminated here with the Sun that is going to help you see this. And as you can see here with the Hermit, he's shining his light, moving forward with this life, and really really looking into himself. Introspection is incredibly important here. And with the Eight of Cups, this card speaks of walking away. Some of you may have walked away from a situation that was burdensome, a situation that may have left you feeling overwhelmed. You're discovering yourself here. There's a sense of self-discovery. This is in correspondence with what I was referring to about the shadow self and the ego. There seems to be some shadow work here that needs to be done. Really embracing that. And the longer you hold on to this, this is what this Tower here, this Tower is going to blow apart these burdens you've been carrying for so long. And then after this, thankfully, we do have the Queen of Wands here and the Page of Wands, which speaks of a passionate new beginning. This some of you could be dealing with a fire sign here, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, heavy Leo here. But this is a brand new beginning for you. This is about new learnings, likely a spark of inspiration, and a new step in your spiritual journey is arriving here. The Page of Wands and the Fool speak of this. We could see the Sun here with the Fool. Happiness is coming. This is about a brand new beginning for you. I'm curious about what this Tower is about. I'm going to go ahead and clarify that. What's the Tower about, Spirit? This is definitely about shadow work. This is about looking at past patterns, likely some sort of emotional baggage you've been carrying about. It's almost like you're not wanting to see it with the Two of Swords. This could be in regards to a heartbreak situation. This could be about commitment. Some of you could be dealing with the Taurus. That's a Hierophant there. What is this Tower about? Blowing apart traditions and structures. This is likely about ideas. Interestingly enough, Taurus. Hierophant in reverse often reminds me of Aquarian energy, because it's about upending traditions. It's about really taking a look at what are some past things that we believe are the right thing to do. Look at this, King of Wands. There could be a fire sign or a earth sign, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles here that's coming in. This is very high vibrational energy. We have a pairing here of the King of Wands, Queen of Wands. This is likely some sort of soulmate connection that you've been dealing with. Maybe you've likely not been wanting to walk away for this from some time because you've been stuck in contemplation about it. Let's see what's up with the future here. Let's pull a few cards. Two of Wands. Making decisions, planning for the future. That really corresponds with the thinker and co-creating. Wow, this is beautiful. Okay, so in the near future, we have the Two of Wands here. Manifesting, planning. Looking at the future. This is about that brand new beginning here. Followed by the Six of Cups. Likely looking back on the past. Looking back on the past. And with the Ten of Pentacles, this is about your comfort zone. This is about money issues, likely. This is about taking a look at your past and learning from it. What lessons were there to be learned from these experiences, and getting out of your comfort zone. It's almost like you're going to be moving towards something new here. Let's see here. A little bit more on the future here, Spirit. Look at this. Ace of Cups. A brand new beginning in love. This is new love potential. Yes, this is not for you. Some of you may have been dealing with somebody from the past, somebody that you thought maybe would be a good prospect for you, and you've actually turned away from this person because there was likely a sense of there might have been past baggage between you two, with the Nine of Wands here and the Ten of Wands. And this could be with them, or this could be a situation that they've been dealing with that needs to come to some sort of completion here. This is when this King of Wands comes in, likely. That's likely this new love coming in. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And you've actually been co-creating with Spirit for this union. This is actually quite similar to the reading that I did yesterday about co-creating a divine union. That's likely what this is about. I'd like you guys to ask yourselves a question here. We're going to see what the angel answers have for us today. Could be a yes or no or open-ended. However, there are 2 yes cards and 2 no cards in this particular pile. So whatever question you guys have, feel free to ask. So we have, look at this. We have reconsider and yes. Now, for my personal interpretation is, I'm getting the sense that you should be reconsidering what has occurred between you and this person in the past, likely past energy here. And this new person is the person that you've been looking for, likely, with the yes card. However, that's my own personal interpretation. This could be a little bit different in your situation based off of the question that you asked yourself. Let's get some timing on this. This could be 9 days, 9 weeks, with the Hermit in the center of the reading there. There's some answers regarding timing. Oh, it says, okay, so we got wait. That's interesting. There may be some, you may be asked to wait by this person, or this could be somebody that you're dealing with that you're being asked to wait. And interestingly enough, I'm seeing, do you see how that this angel is holding a sword? Maybe you need to wait for some information with the Truth Be Told card before you make a decision. You're likely going to spend a lot of time contemplating things. Remember, guys, with this full moon in Aquarius coming up, yeah, look at this, not the right time. Right now is not the right time. You're being asked to wait. There's likely some sort of truth that needs to come out, that needs to be spoken, or it could come to you in meditation, especially with the Hermit card here. This could be something that you're just being asked to wait for because there needs to be more information for you before you can actually move forward with this. But with this full moon in Aquarius square Uranus, this is very important for you not to take any sudden actions. It's very important for you to take some time to contemplate. When you have moments of weakness, of, allowing because sometimes our emotions get the better of us. And that's okay. We're all human here. And that happens. I mean, it's happened to me in the past, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's a matter of taking the lesson that comes from that. And with this Tower moment, this is a really unexpected energy here. Some of you could be dealing with the Taurus. There's some sort of likely truth that's going to come out about a commitment, a marriage. This could be for some of you, this could be work-related, given the fact that we have the Ten of Pentacles here. And the Hierophant sometimes represents corporations for me. So it could be about upending an idea regarding money and entrepreneurship, because the King of Wands is a visionary looking towards the future. This Queen of Pentacles does have her back turned to him as well. So there's wait for some new information, because once that information comes into you, it looks like you'll be able to move forward a bit more sure of yourself, okay? So that's going to wrap up the reading for me here today. I just want to take a moment to thank every single one of you for being here. I hope you enjoyed the content here. Once again, if you enjoy the content, do hit the like and subscribe button. I'm sending you so much love and so much light. Take care.